Hey, this is JC here at JC's Comics More, your pop culture superstore, 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617 419 531 6097. JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com, and then JC's Comics and More Facebook page. You can find that in the description below. This is Tuesday, the 14th of June. I've got some comics here I just bought. We're going to go through these comics. And also there's some other stuff too that was in here. I like this here. Honest Charlie's 1968 20th Anniversary Edition. His Speed Shop catalog. This is something for gearheads out there. Probably would enjoy the hell out of. I wonder if Honest Charlie's still around or not. We got Hot Rod cartoons from January 1969. We've got, very rare do I get these Hot Rod cartoon books. We've got Mad 118 from April 68. We've got Surf Tunes from January 1969. We've got an ode. Well, look at that there. The 100 millimeter and long cigarette. We've got this here, Time Magazine from February 28th, 1969. 50 cents. Talked about Nixon's trip to Europe. Get yourself a time capsule right here, people. Look at that Chrysler right there. Look at that there. We've got some nice liquor that you can have. There's Firestone tires. There you go. Marlboro cigarettes. Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country. Oh yeah, smoke them all. Here's some of the other books that's in here. There's a copy of Richie Rich Success Stories. This is number 22. We've got Fantasy Masterpieces. We got issues 1 and 2. Issue 1 has something special, a photo of Stanley on the inside. These are reprints by Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, Dashing Don Heck, Joey Sinnott, Dick Ayers, and others. And then we've got issue number 2 here, reprint of Fing Fang Foom. And so we've got those comics that we're going to be going through and pricing up. A bunch of Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. The earliest one is number 13. Unfortunately, you do have this fold in this cover here. I'm going to fold some of these back, but some of the folds are very brittle. So if they're brittle, I'm going to keep them. I'm not going to fold them. But we've got Nick Fury number 13. We've got a 22. We've got 25. 26. If you come in, if I haven't processed these, you need prices, I can give you prices. 27. This here, at last, the origin of Furry's eye patch. Furry fights alone. Well, god dang, Nick. You go into a German pub or a bunch of German officers in there, what do you think's going to happen, dude? Don't go into places where the Nazis were the enemies at, even if you want to drink. We got issue number 28 here. This is funny here. You got Colonel Klink. He's so excited about the firing that his hat comes flying off his head. Number 29, Armageddon. Fury fights some Nazi officer here. I think it's Baron von Strucker. We've got number 30. We've got 31. We've got 34, The Origin of the Howlers, Blitzkrieg, the word that filled a continent with fear and spawned America's mightiest attack squad. Gets a Blitzkrieg. Here we got Berlin Breakout and Sergeant Fury and his Yowling Commandos, number 35, a new Howler joins the ranks. Issue number 36, The Making of a Howler. 37, Into the Desert to Die. Next, we're going to go to the Strange Tales. We've got issue 137. This has Nick Fury in it. Plus, you've got Steve Ditko's Doctor Strange. 137. We've got 139. Again, you got Ditko. You've got 140. 141. We've got 142. Take a look at Doctor Strange back here. This is still Steve Ditko, Doctor Strange. Great stuff. 2 copies of 142, in fact. Classic Kirby cover. We've got 143, 144, we've got 145, 146, classic Ditko cover there. And I want to think this is the last Ditko Doctor Strange also, if I remember correctly. I think Bill Everett took over in issue 147. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's Bill Everett. Bill Everett, you can tell him, he just has his ink work is nice. This had the script by Denny O'Neil also. I wasn't really sure that Denny O'Neil worked for Marvel. I always thought he worked for DC, but they have Bill Everett as Billy Everett in here. We've got 148. That's an Everett cover. 149. The End of AIM. 150. Enter Umar Thurman. 151. Kirby and Steranko. I want to say that this had. See, you've got Bill Everett. I think this is Jim Steranko art. I want to say this is the first Jim Steranko, and I want to think that this Jim Steranko there too. Maybe issue 150. I think issue 150 is first John Buscema work at Marvel. This is the first John Buscema work at Marvel. So we got the first John Buscema and we got the first Jim Steranko. Next, I'm going to pull Tales of Suspense with Iron Man and Captain America. This is issue 70. We got 71, 72, 73. We got 74, The Final Sleep, classic Kirby cover. 75, I want to say this first appearance of Batroc, Z Leaper. The Gene Colan cover. And Gene Colan at that time was known as Adam Austin, not Gene Colan, because he was working for another company. Other companies frowned if you worked for the company, so they would go under different names. John Romita and inks over Jack Kirby on this cover here. And the back cover, let's see, I believe this is George Tuska. Nope, this is Jazzy John Romita working on Captain America. And I want to say it's the first appearance of Sharon Carter. Or at least pretty damn close. We got issue number 77. We got 78. Gene Colan is now under his actual name. This here is Adam Austin, so number 77 was the last Adam Austin, 78's first quote-unquote Gene Colan. Number 79, crossover with Submariner. Look at Submariner. He's strong looking there. He's not a wuss like they've turned him into on current Marvel. He's a wuss boy now. He's a somebody called him Miami Vice Submariner. I think that's the first appearance of the Cosmic Cube in issue 80. You've got 82, the Adaptoid. 83, great Gene Colan covers. 84, this is, I think, the first appearance of the Super Adaptoid. And then 85 with the Mandarin. Next, we're going to grab some Tales to Astonish. Got number 72, again, that you had Adam Austin, that Gene was doing the Submariner stories. We've got 73, got 75, 76. I want to say that, let's see who's doing the art at this point. Jack Kirby was doing it, and Scott Edmund. Scott, I don't think was around very long. This copy here was miscut, as you can see on the cover, front and back. There's a guy on YouTube I watch also that he would tell people that, well, they trimmed it. They trimmed it. This guy's a complete idiot. If I remember, I'll try to post a link to some of his videos. He bought, I want to say, was it a Fantastic Four 48? And he said, well, they trimmed it. They trimmed it. It's like, no, you idiot. It's got a rolled spine. That's why it's that way. You imbecile. Guys like that don't understand that back then they just pumped comics out, and then the printers weren't always as well as they should be. Here's number 78. Here's number 79, Hercules versus the Hulk. There's a number 80. Number 81. That's Boomerang with his puffy shirt, his pirate shirt. We got number 82. We got number 83. We got number 84. Again, I'm looking at the backs of these books because there's one you can tell is just, again, it's just miscut. Number 85. Unfortunately, that 85 has this big tear right there. And number 86. You see some dust shadows there. You got number 87. That's a Gil Kane cover, and that's advertising the animated Marvel cartoons right there. Okay, finally, we've got some Journey into Mysteries with Thor. We got issue 115. That's the earliest one there. Got 116, Trial of the Gods. So you see the dust shadow there on that. I've got 120. We got that fold there. I can fold that back. 121 with the Absorbing Man. 122, Where Mortals Fear to Tread. 123. We got 124, Second Appearance of Hercules. Got 125, the last issue of Journey into Mystery. Dust Shadow. 126, the first actual issue of The Mighty Thor. 127, The Hammer and the Holocaust. 128. 129, The Verdict of Zeus. 130, Ares. Got 2 copies of 130. So you got some of this tear here. 133, first appearance, Ego the Living Planet. You see a crease there. Again, got some dust shadows there. 134, this is the first appearance of the High Evolutionary. A little bit of the dust shadows there. And then finally 135, Maddening Menace of the Super Beast. That's where Rob Zombie got his inspiration for some of his songs. We're going to pause quickly, see if I can find that back cover that's miscut. Here we go on issue 1, number 71 of Tales of Suspense. As you can see there that it was miscut. The idiot on YouTube would be like, they trimmed it. They trimmed it. No, they didn't trim it, dude. It's miscut. But if you like these videos, as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the bell for notification, like, comment, and share. And I certainly do appreciate it. We're going to have the Diamond comic video coming up in a little bit. So thanks again for watching. Hope everybody has a very good rest of your afternoon. And again, if you're interested in any of these, if I don't have them priced up, I can certainly price them up for you. These books came from a friend of mine. His dad had passed away, and they needed some money to help with the funeral. So I was happy to have helped them out a little bit. Certainly feel for him with the passing of his father. But thanks again for watching.